Hi Capricorn, welcome to your October 2018 tarot reading. It's Raina, and if you're looking for your astrology for October, I have that one. I have a playlist with that one, and I also have an October one for your love life. So look on my channel and my playlists if you're not subscribed. I still, to this day, have never said subscribe to my channel after over 3 years. I'm very stubborn about that. I do have Taurus rising, so that's probably why. But when Facebook first came out, I think it was 2005. It was around the same time as YouTube, I think. I used to hear people go, please like my page and blah, blah, blah. And I used to say to myself, why are you asking somebody to like your page? Why are you asking somebody to subscribe to your channel? If they want to, they will. So why are you begging them to do it? Later on, I found out that it affects the algorithms. I mean, it actually enhances their prestige and the way that these the social media, these platforms promote, you know, particular channels or the Facebook page, that it helps them. So then it all made sense. But it was, to me, it was so, I just don't like doing that, because I figure, hey, you know, if you want to do it, you'll do it. And if you don't, that's cool. I remember for a long time, I had very few people that I subscribed to. I was very a purist. Now I've got so many that sometimes I miss some of my favorite videos because I've subscribed to so many. But I used to be very, very strict about it. Okay, I don't know. I don't need to show you that. I'm just putting these up. I just thought you'd find it interesting. Maybe I'm the only one that finds it interesting. Oh, okay. I just happened to pick that one, and it was in the reverse, and it's actually good. Man, oh man, oh man! I'm getting a lot of pentacles. So how many Capricorns have a Leo person in their life? Because it's what I'm seeing here with the Strength card and the Page of Wands. Maybe a new relationship with one, but maybe something is keeping it from developing. Okay, let's just go methodically here. The heart of the matter is the Ten of Pentacles, and I do associate this with Capricorn. It's definitely earth energy. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And the reason, can you guess why I think of it as Capricorn? Because it's the number 10, and you rule the 10th house in astrology. And for those who don't know, astrology does incorporate numerology. All of the house numbers are not happenstance. They actually correspond with energy from each number. And the number 10 is a number that's associated with, it can be like the end of a cycle. But it's also, this is like, I'm pretty sure it's generational, but because the 10th house rules career, but also like family lineage. And so this is the inheritance card. And it can also be just family money in general, maybe a family business. And we have here the King of Cups. So this is kind of enhancing this idea of the father, the patriarch. And maybe this is, if your father has passed and you are receiving money or waiting on money, then that could possibly be it. This can be a situation where maybe there's some snafu in this, because we have here the Page of Wands. This could be like good news, and either there's been a delay in hearing anything, which seems like that could be a definite possibility, because you had Mars retrograding in your sign. now it's direct, but even in October, it's going to take a little bit of time. Oh, you know what? What's happening too? We're having a Venus retrograde, and that can affect money issues. So let me think. The Venus retrograde is actually affecting your 10th and 11th houses. First, it's going to be in Scorpio, and then it's going to go back into Libra. And I think it's going to go back into Libra towards the end of the transit, probably sometime in November, maybe early in November. I don't have it in front of me, but I'm sure it's around that time. So in the 11th house, Venus retrograde could be that there's money due to you, and this could be through, could even be like some kind of a loan that a friend, you know, that you loaned out to a friend, or I'm thinking even this is something that you have wanted to do for a long time, some kind of money, some kind of goal that you had. The 11th house can be like your wildest dreams. And it even goes back into your 10th house Venus. So you're kind of like, even on the mental level, you may be reviewing your goals, your values, and how they mesh, how your career affects your life in general. Maybe it is, maybe it's very stressful and you want to lead a more peaceful life. The 10 of Pentacles can be that perhaps you are leaving that environment, and maybe you're going to work for your family. It might not be forever, but you just want that bridge, or that they help you out, or that it's an inheritance issue. When I see the King of Cups, I think of father, especially like a caring father type of figure. If this is some kind of romantic situation, there may be a partner that you are still with, but you are interested in somebody who is a water sign. And this person, Capricorn, is a lot more caring. If you were involved with somebody, for instance, who is a fellow earth sign, that person, or even like a fire sign, maybe that's why this is in the challenge position. Aries, perhaps, who knows. But the other fire signs are Sagittarius and Leo. And I said Leo, so maybe that Leo person. But this person is really, you know, they care about you. Maybe this other person only cared about themselves. And as the spiritual message, we have the Three of Swords reversed. So the heartache is over. And maybe you were like feeling trapped in a situation, and a loveless marriage or something like that. And you thought that that was it for you, that you were never going to be able to find love again. And maybe you have. That's a possible interpretation of this reading. And the 10 of Pentacles can also be that you are concerned about how a divorce will affect your financial status, because you might be afraid that the other party is going to be, you know, taking something from you. So it could be, you know, I'm trying to cover all the bases by mentioning inheritance, but then for other people, maybe it's some other kind of like romantic relationship. We have here what's you know, your current state is the Strength card. And so again, this could connect with Leo energy. If this is something inside of you, it's that you may have been through a lot and you've come out the other end. This Page of Wands, what I would say about that is that this person may be like a fire sign, very immature, like a child. You know, Page is a youthful, a youth or a ute. And this person you may have been like the adult in the room. I've talked about this before, especially if it is a fire sign. A lot of times fire signs, even, hey, I'm a Sagittarian, so I can say this, that we tend to be very spontaneous. We don't think about tomorrow a lot. And Capricorns they're not only thinking about tomorrow, they're thinking about next year. And they're the ones with the 5-year plans. So you've had to be strong. Maybe you've been pulling the weight in the relationship. And perhaps this person coming into your life has shown you that having somebody who's compassionate but also is mature. You know, the king confers maturity to the person. We're not talking about chronological age necessarily, but just their demeanor, the way that they conduct themselves. The first thing that popped in my mind was Cancer. And it is your opposite sign, so, you know, it opposes you. But that's a water sign that is a planner like you are, is very concerned about financial security. And Cancers tend to be, even when they're young, very concerned about such matters. What's coming in is Page of Swords. You're going to be, like, if there's some kind of financial issues, maybe you didn't know, you're kind of investigating what this person has done. This could be like for a court case that you want to make your case that this person perhaps squandered funds, or because with the Ten of Pentacles, I have a feeling that you're trying to keep as much of your money as possible. And you're looking at it as keeping it in the family. So if you have children with the Page of Wands, that may be a situation where you want them to have it, but you don't want this person to have it because you feel that all they did was give you a headache and that they don't really deserve to receive this money because you were doing a lot of the work. Maybe they were working part-time, or they just didn't, they wasted the money that they had. They didn't really contribute that much. So with the Page of Swords, you may be doing your research and seeing if you can, you know, find a trail of evidence, you know, linking them with less than honorable behaviors. And you might be kind of like in that spy mode that I associate with the Page of Swords. And you're also going to be on guard because you may be kind of like plotting your what do you call it, escape, but you're also trying to gather evidence so that you can keep your money. And the outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is you with your home intact and in control of it, and your creature comforts, so that you are going to have, maybe you're even worried about your home. Maybe it was in both of your names, and you want to hold on to that, and you intend to, because you feel like, hey, I'm the one who paid most of the mortgage. You know, why should I split it in half? If this is an inheritance issue, you may be trying to uncover a sibling's nefarious behavior, or somebody else, maybe a step family, and how they're trying to get their grubby little hands on your father's estate or your family's estate, and you know that there was some shady stuff going on, some sketchy things. So that might be why you're in that kind of mode. And so, yeah, very interesting. A lot of intrigue in this one, Capricorn. So I hope that you enjoyed this. If you would like a private reading, please click on the link to my online store below this video. Have a wonderful October. Bye.